The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of PLAAY Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back, everybody, as we get set for Game 3 of this time frame between the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 22-23 Dallas Stars. As you guys can see by the time frame score, the Canadiens of 76-77 have won 2 games in this time frame to the Dallas Stars none. Some new players are out there for the Stars. You will see them as they come up. But Scott Wedgwood will be the starting netminder for the Dallas Stars for Game 3. And Michel Larocque will be the starting goaltender for the Habs of 76-77. Without further ado, let's get Game 3 let's get right into Game 3. Will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin with a visitor scoring chance of a 62. Any home player with a circle prevents a power play goal. Yes, Larry Robinson does have a circle, so he prevents a Dallas power play goal. And we move on to the next segment. Another visitor scoring chance of a 32. This time, a choice visitor player rolls for a rebound goal using Shot Stars +2. I think the better opportunity is going to go to Rope Hintz. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 will score the goal for Hintz. And it will. So Rope Hintz will get the Dallas Stars on the board. It's 1-0 Dallas. And 1 assist will be handed out in the play. It looks like it'll be... I think we're going to give it to Heiskanen. I think we'll give it to Heiskanen. So Hintz from Miro Heiskanen will be your goal-scoring stat line presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. And we stay put here in the 10th minute of the first with a quality check between players 3 and 1. That's Lamar and Jamie Benn for Smart. Both guys have Smart, and we move on to the next segment. Quality check between anybody on the ice for the Habs against player number 5. That's Elsa Lindell. We're looking for Star. The only 2 out there with Star is Shutt and Savard. So Lindell is going to lose this one. So it's either Shutt or Savard. It will be Shutt. And it will be Savard. So Savard wins that quality check battle between against Elsa Lindell as Savard moves in on Scott Wedgwood, who needs to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. Oh, and by the hair of his chinny chin chin, Scott Wedgwood saves it to keep this game right where it's at of 1-0 in favor of the Dallas Stars. What a save by Scott Wedgwood, and we move on to the next segment. We got a quality check against players 4 and 5. Again, that's Robinson and Nils Lundqvist. If I'm saying that right, we're looking for Star. Oh, Lundqvist is going to lose that one as Larry Robinson does have Star, so he's going to be moving in on Scott Wedgwood. Again, he needs to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. And again, 2 straight saves by Wedgwood. He is standing on his head to keep this game right where it's at of 1-0 as we head to the second period. Quality check between players 1 and 2. That is Shutt against Pavelski. We're looking for power. It looks like both guys have the same quality. The same quality of power. So we move on to the next segment here in this one. Oh, we got 555, so that is going to be a fight. It looks like the only guy that's out there that has a fight rating is Doug Riesborough, so nobody has. It looks like one team has a fight rating, so no fight happens. So we move on to the next segment. We got a quality check between players 1 and 3. That's Bob Gainey for Montreal and Wyatt Johnson for Dallas. We're looking for smart. Both guys have smart, and we move on to the next segment. We got a quality check between Roberts and anybody on the ice for the Stars as we look for the skill quality. Pick your poison between Robertson, Sagan, Domi, Ryan Sutter, and Esa Lindell. I do want to keep at least one triangle, one square, and one circle out there. I want to check here. Does Ryan Sutter have a square? He does. Okay, so he does. So we will, I believe, I think we're going to go with Ryan Sutter. So we'll go with Sutter. So it's 2 against 6. Riesborough and Sutter. We're looking for skill. Both guys had the same quality of skill. And we move on to the next segment here in this one as we head to the third period. Quality check between players 4 and 3. That's Savard and Domi. Oh, and it looks like Max Domi is going to go to the box as Serge Savard will move in on Scott Wedgwood, hopefully to make it 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. And he does. Scott Wedgwood is standing on his head. He may as well get, if the score stays the same, Scott Wedgwood may get one of the 3 stars of the game. But let's see what happens here in the next segment. Home scoring chance of a 13. Visitor goalie must make play save. Oh my goodness. Scott Wedgwood needs to make a 2 or 3 with a dot, as always, to make the stop. Oh, and he can't, and the Montreal Canadiens will score save after save, but not that time, not this one, as we have a player with the best shot rating scoring the goal. That is Guy Lafleur. And the assists will be 1 assist. Larry Robinson will assist Mr. Guy Lafleur on the goal. So the shutout is over. I may have jinxed it. Oops. So we continue on here in the 10th minute with a home scoring chance of a 55. Any visitor player with a square stops a home goal. We have 2 contenders, Miro Heiskanen and Esa Lindell. It's Heiskanen. And it will be Miro Heiskanen, so he will stop the Montreal goal from scoring. Stop a Montreal goal from scoring as we move on to the next segment. We got a quality check against player 4 and 5. Against players 4 and 5. That is Savard and Lindell. We're looking for power. It looks like both guys have the same quality of power. And we move on to the next segment. We got a quality check against anybody on the ice for the Habs and against player number 2. That's Tyler Sagan. Either we tie or Dallas goes on the power play. Let's have the decider die say it. We tie. And we will tie. So it's either Wilson, Robinson, or Nyrop. So Wilson is 1-2, Robinson is 3-4, Nyrop is 5-6. And it will be Maury Wilson to tie with Tyler Sagan. So both guys have the same penalty rating of 0.5. And folks, we are going to sudden death overtime as the game doesn't end in a 1-goal margin. So we go to overtime And just like as usual throughout this, that I have been doing throughout this project, excuse me, the it'll be played out such as playoff hockey, like you would see in the NHL. Um, we will play out the same whatchamacallit, the same segments of 4 minutes of 5 segments each, and the first team to score the goal wins. So that's that simple. So we will move on with a home scoring chance of a 14 in the first overtime period. Visitor goalie must make play saves. Scott Wedgwood needs to make a 2 or 3 with a dot. Otherwise, the game is over. And it looks like the game is over. Stop the clock. Oh, man. In the, whoops. Actually, it would have said the 5th minute, but not the 10th minute. So, again, it's in the 5th minute. But the game, indeed, is over at the final score of 2-1 as the Habs take take game 3 by a score of 2-1 and a 3-0 time frame series lead over the 22-23 Dallas Stars. So with that being said, stay tuned for the Bitty Beer game summary coming up next, as well as game 4 coming up right afterwards. As always, the game summary is presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please drink responsibly. As always, it has a big taste. At a bitty price, it's Bitty Beer.